Well, good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson, excited to bring you the news. This is a crazy report, okay? But I'm telling you, this is a major red pill, and wait till you see the people's comments on it, okay? But hey, before I get into this report, real quickly, go to mypillow.com. Get yourself some of these pillows and other sleep stuff. It's the best stuff for sleeping. Oh, stuff is awesome. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to get such a good night's sleep. You're going to be, just kind of groggy in the morning. Just Freedom Hill Coffee. Anyways, promo code Lumberjack at both of them. You'll save money and support the show. I love you, folks. All right. All the links are below to all the sponsors and the merch store, too. So out of the dailymail.com, UPenn trans swimmer 22 sparks outrage by smashing women's competition records after competing as a man for 3 seasons. Yeah. So basically the deal is here, if you can't win as a guy, just say you're a girl. This is crazy, but wait, you got to see the reactions. This is what's the best part of it. So Leah Thomas, that's what Will wants to be known as now. 22, most recently competed in the women's swimming event on November 20th between Princeton and Cornell. She, whatever, has been breaking records while competing with the University of Pennsylvania. Thomas previously competed for the school's men's team for 3 years. Okay. Last competition was November 2019. Some have voiced anger. Well, you wait till you see these comments. And at this, saying it's unfair. Okay. And many have refused to refer to Will as a woman. NCAA rules dictate any trans athlete can take part in women's events if they have completed a year of testosterone suppression treatment. Now, I don't know who'd want to do this stuff to themselves. This is bizarre, man. These people really need help. I mean, this you can pray for Will here. It is unknown when Thomas began transitioning. Okay. A trans swimmer and senior at the University of Pennsylvania who previously spent 3 years competing as man is now crushing records in women's events, sparking outrage amid controversy surrounding transgender athletes. You think? I mean, come on. Leah Thomas, 22, formerly named Will, has competed in a number of events recently, including a tri-meet with Cornell and Princeton Universities on November 20th, where the senior blasted UPenn records in the 200 and 500 meter freestyle, posting times that beat almost every other female swimmer across America. So check this out. With a time of 1:43.47 in the 200 meter freestyle, that would have been a silver medal at the NCAA Women's Championships. 4:35.06 in the 500 meter freestyle would have been good enough to win the bronze. So just like that. One switch, you can't win a medal before, but now, hey, you're winning. Okay, this is the latest controversy in the ongoing argument over whether trans people should be allowed to compete in sports alongside athletes of the opposite gender than they were assigned at birth. No, they weren't assigned at birth, folks. They were just born as one or the other. It is unknown when Thomas began transitioning, but NCAA rules state, I can't use she, he had to have competed 1 year of testosterone. Okay, let's see. I want to get down to this because this is where it gets really good. Speaking in June to Penn Today, the university's newspaper, about his ability to continue competing as a trans athlete, Thomas said, "Being trans has not affected my ability to do this sport, and being able to continue is very rewarding." Yeah, it's medal-worthy rewarding, right? Thomas, who is co-chair of the Penn non-size that's CIS. Oh, that's right. Oh gosh, I can't. Okay. I've been a swimmer since I was 5 years old. The process of coming out as being trans and continuing to swim was a lot of uncertainty and unknown around the areas that's usually really solid. Okay. We're just going to skip over his comments because I want to get down to the other folks. Leah's, or Will's, let's just say Will's, success at the event held last month has reignited the debate, as he was a key component in the team's success in the 400-meter freestyle relay and swept the board when it came to the 100, 200, and 500 freestyle events, individual events. So several people have voiced their anger over Thomas's recent success in the women's events. This is how you get women to be conservative. Right here, folks. When the left has gone totally off their rocker, this is the red pilling of women now. Sports performance coach Linda Blade responded to Thomas's most recent event by saying, well, of course women's records are being smashed. Leah competed as a male for the first 3 years at NCAA. This is not right. We need to return to hashtag sex-based sports, sex not gender, to preserve fairness for female athletes. One person said, how many people were involved in this swim meet and not one of them stood up and said this is wrong? I'm sure they were all just kind of watching in shock and horror, folks. While a third said, how can anybody look at that and say it is fair for Leah, which is really Will, to swim against women? Another user was outraged that his daughters who swim competitively have worked their butts off to get where they are for Thomas to dominate the sport. My 2 daughters swim competitively. They practice 3 to 4 times a week, almost year-round. My girls and many others worked their butts off for years and even decades. This kind of crap angers me to no end. This is not progress. A Pennsylvania user agreed, commenting, I stand by you and your girls, sir. This is ridiculous on so many levels. And Leah Thomas has the nerve to say that the competition so far has been very rewarding. Yeah, I bet. Since you're a man competing against women, this should not be allowed. Others played on the swimmer's chosen name and saying that an R should be added to the name when reference to Thomas. Okay? So he changed his name from Will to Leah. He forgot to add the R to the end of his new name, one said, which would be L-I-A-R, liar, right? Okay, a man named Leah Thomas smashed college records, another wrote. A third said, imagine being the women in second place, knowing that they will never have the physical advantages of the male who beat them. Okay, however, criticism was not universally, with sports inclusivity educator Kirsty Miller sharing a number of women's swimming records and comparing them to Thomas's best results. She claimed that the fact Thomas was behind in all the records meant that she was in no way dominating women's swimming. Okay, it's got pictures here and stuff. Okay, since no one else is saying it, former swim coach Emma McGee said, congrats to... She uses her. Anyways, previously Thomas competed for the University of Men's, okay, the COVID pandemic, so on and so forth. But they also cover a number of other wackadoos. This guy is huge compared to the teammates. I mean, it's unreal looking at these pictures. I will link to the article below for you, so you can check that out. Feel free to go check out lumberjacklogicshow.com and enter your email address minimally so we can always stay in touch in this age of censorship. And you can get yourself some great gear too. Get some Let's Go Brandon shirts over there. Oh, those are fantastic. Show unity, solidarity, as it were, folks. So support the sponsors. They support the show. Thanks so much for listening. I love you, folks. Peace out.